Right, Troy, things seem to be going alright for the first 15 minutes or so, and then suddenly you're 3-0 down before half time. What are your thoughts on what went wrong in the first half?
We had a pretty play, but no real penetration to it, and I think we, they've had 3 shots and scored 3 goals. I think that's collectively we need to do better and stop the goals really.
Yeah, I don't remember Scott Brown having too many saves to make.
No.
He made one good one in the second half, but certainly the first half he didn't have too much other than pick the ball out of his net, did he?
No. The first goal, personally, got caught the wrong side and it's come off the bar and he's tapped it in. And I was disappointed for myself, but collectively as a team, I don't think we got the shot. We didn't get close enough to block the shot on the second one. The third one, they caught us on the break, which is what's happened a couple of times already. And got caught on the break and from our own set piece. So it's disappointing.
Do you think that's to do with not quite being switched on enough, being caught on the break? Is there anything you can do particular to stop that, or is it just being more alive to it when the situation happens?
I think being switched on and boxing, hemming teams in the corner of the field, I think would help. But it's something we've got to work on. We've got to look at it, and collectively, personally, everyone's got to take a look at themselves. And next week there's another game, and we've got to prove to everyone that we're better than what we've shown so far.
Yeah, obviously not the start you want in terms of goals going in, but it's obviously not just the defence's fault. But is it cause for concern that that's 10 in 4 games, isn't it? Although some decent performances in there as well.
Yeah, we have to defend as a team, but like you said, the stat you just pulled out is nowhere near good enough, and we have to sort it out sharpish. We're quite fortunate. We've got a long season, so there's plenty of games to turn it around. And like I said, next week there's another game, and we can turn things around there and really set our mark out and show people what we're about.
Yeah, Cheltenham lost 3-0 at home to Accrington quite early last season and 3-1 to Southend, and then they won unbeaten at home right through to the playoffs. So you can turn around pretty quickly, can't it, if you sort out the issues.
Yeah, that's football. Yeah, things can change pretty quickly.
Yeah, obviously the manager had you in there for a little while afterwards to say his piece. And what was the sort of attitude in there? Was it must do a lot better from now on?
Obviously, everyone's disappointed. If you're not disappointed after that, then you shouldn't be on the field. So everyone's disappointed, and like I said, we go on to this week in training and we work on things and we discuss things and sort things out for next week.
Yeah, West Ham should be a day to savour for everyone, but you don't want to go there in a poor league position, do you? If you get that first win at Accrington, it would probably make everyone feel a lot better before that one.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what we're aiming to do, pick up our first 3 points next week at Accrington.
Yeah, you kept plenty of clean sheets at Aldershot last season, and obviously Cheltenham did it. What do you think is lacking at the moment? Is there anything particular that you're not quite doing? Stressing that it's not just the defence's fault, but anything that you think that you need to sort of vastly improve on to try and get those clean sheets back?
I think we've got to be more ruthless with teams, both with the ball and without the ball, and be more penetrative. Just penetrate teams, but you can what if buts and maybes. At the end of the day, we've got to win the battle first, and I don't think we won the right to play in this game, and that's why we've lost the game.
Yeah, the front two obviously decent players, both physical handfuls as well. Do you think that was one of the keys today for them?
In the first half, we didn't get our line right. I think we were too deep, and with the wind and stuff, the ball was just holding up, and they was able to get it to the chest at times, and we made it a battle. But I feel in the second half, personally, I feel like they don't, better than I did in the first half. Obviously, it's still massive room for improvement. So yeah, it's we need 90-minute performances, and I think we haven't had that over the past 3 games.
Yep.
If you look at the first game, first 45 excellent, second 45 not so good. Crawley after the first 25 in touch of time excellent. Chesterfield second half excellent. Today nowhere near good enough throughout the game. So I think we need to we need 90-minute performances, and next week we need to set our stall out and show people what we're really about and prove to the fans that we are good enough.
Yeah, Steve Elliott can cause problems up front, but it's not something you want to be doing on a regular basis, is it? In sort of a last attempt to salvage something.
Yeah. No. In the 90th-minute game, we want to be comfortable in games and winning games. Like I say, next week we move on to Accrington and we set our mark and turn things around.
Yeah. Cheers, Troy.
Cheers.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.